Oh, that's it.
Perfectly. I really don't. This drives me absolutely batshit crazy. Absolutely batshit crazy. But you were asking about how.
I wanted to know how the celebration went with the hole in one
It was.
plaque and everything. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't make it, but I'm sure it was fun.
I actually left about 20 minutes before we got there because I didn't know he was coming, and I was up since 3 in the morning that day, so I was just dead. It was like 8:45 when I split.
You want to talk about poor planning, okay? Yeah. So here's the plan. Our buddy gets a hole in one, and Mark gets him this big ass, real nice plaque, engraved wooden thing, like, all kind of done in. It's the hole, he got it, and all the stuff is there. And it really becomes kind of a production. I mean, it kept going on and on and on. Yeah, it's just going on and on and on.
Is it like a big thing? Is it 3 foot by 2 foot? Or
about 3 foot by 2 foot, yeah.
Okay, so it's a big thing.
There's some thought. It's
customized. It's a shadow frame where there's like things in there.
No, it's a piece of wood and it's engraved into the wood. Like it's rough. You can feel all the stuff. Yeah, it's all engraved and everything's
cool is that?
Yeah, lasered in.
Any pictures?
No. You know what? I didn't think about it. It just became this thing, and we finally got everybody together. And the guy had one guy had a job to get Stan there to the bar so we could give it to him.
And it was a surprise.
It was a surprise.
Right.
We're on our way. I told you guys we left golfing. We're on our way, and then all of a sudden Stan says, "Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going."
But he doesn't know it's for that. He just
the idea is that it was supposed to be like, you need to be here for this thing. It's a special thing, and the guy was getting everybody together. Just did a piss poor job of in really making Stan understand that he needed to be there.
Right.
The rest of us understood. There was like 10 guys there, but Stan finally showed up really late.
But he had no concept what he was. Think about it. Well, usually here's the problem: is he usually golfs on Mondays. And then he's going to go out afterwards. But this time, yesterday, he didn't golf. So he had some other thing going on.
So what was he doing? You know what he does? He works with the census.
Oh, is it that time again?
Yeah. Well, it's this infrequent one. It's not the every 10-year one.
Okay.
Right? So he had to go. He goes to someone's house. And this is so funny because we were all joking about this. He goes there and he asks questions for 15 or 20 minutes.
Right.
So he's got a thing that says census. So we said, if you came to my house, I would just ignore you. Like, most of the time when people knock on your door, if you don't know who they are, if you can tell they're selling something, do you even go to the door?
No.
I don't even. Sometimes my door will be open. I will be sitting on the couch 5 feet from the door. The person who knocks on the door, rings the doorbell, can see me. They see me. I am literally 5 feet from the door. I don't even move.
Well, that's because
I don't move.
No, that's because you're that mannequin from Escape from Alcatraz. There's a mannequin of you on the couch.
It's funny because I know, I look over and I'm like, that's nobody I know. So you can fuck off. Because I'm not going to buy whatever you're selling. I'm not going to buy it.
Well, your front door says no solicitors.
It does. Yeah. It does. But I mean,
they can't read, so there you go.
Yeah, it must be non-readers. I don't know. But yeah, so, and it's funny. I think the last time I opened the door was to some Mormons. And they go, they're like, "Oh, can we talk? Can we talk to you about, Jesus Christ and all this kind of stuff?" And I go, "Can I tell you about my Lord Satan?" I go, "We could just come on in. We could just trade some ideas." They fucking took off like a bat out of hell.
Take you to the basement.
Yeah.
There's a special room down there.
Yeah. You guys aren't allergic to cuffs, are you?
The only
metal.
time I open the door for strangers is when I call the Domino's pizza guy, and then they call me from their whatever area code, and they say, "We're Domino's here." I'm like, "Yep," and then I come out. So that's the only time I ever acknowledge a stranger.
Get that high quality pizza.
In front of
Domino's and wings. Yeah, I could tell you. Listen, I could be Ted.
I've been doing Sarpino. Actually, I've been doing Sarpinos lately.
Maybe you get AI to imitate his voice, and then you could be Ted.
No, I mean I could do if I went around with Ted. And he goes, "All right, well, I'm going to go do this." I go, "Stop, I got it." And I know what he would do. I know what he's going to buy. I know where he's going to go. I know when he's going to leave. If I was being Ted, I'd be like, "Ted, it's time to Irish goodbye right now." "Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, shit. I don't know why I'm even here." Yeah.
I would have stuck around, but I did not know. At that point, it was very ambiguous.
It was lame. It was very lame.
Like, is he coming? And no one could give a definitive answer, and we were already out for a little bit. I mean, it wasn't like super late. So we were supposed to go to Firewater, and predictably, we walked past it. Everyone's doing line dancing, and the country music is at full blast.
Yes, that
untalkable.
You just
can't talk, right?
You can't hear yourself think. I mean, it's kind of a cool ambiance place, but like I haven't set foot in that place in years. But sure enough, it's almost like nothing, like no beat was missed. I walked past it, everyone's doing line dancing, and it's just like a full blast.
I will say this: when I left at 10 o'clock or whatever last night, and the line dancing had kind of slowed down,
But didn't
and
stop.
some of the gals were standing outside in the street.
Yeah.
Ton of hot chicks.
Wow. Holy moly.
I wasn't disputing that.
I was thinking, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so we sat in EPI. If there's 10 of us, there were 12 people in the bar. No, 13.
Yeah,
Sorry,
right.
13
we
people.
Thought it was close. Actually, we
Yeah.
walked in and it was like first meet was me and Guy O'Connor, and yeah, there was like one other guy in there. I've actually never
No,
seen
at that point, there were 3 other people. You didn't see it because when I went the long way to the
big
bathroom,
place, too.
it
It's
is.
a big place.
It's so
And
empty.
the bowling alley upstairs.
One weird guy watching
Of
TV,
course.
drinking a beer.
Of course.
One weird woman on the opposite side watching, I think, Matlock on her phone at the bar with a drink in front of her, and then one very weird person playing the slots, playing the video poker games.
Yeah.
And so I walk around, I go the long way to the bathroom, okay, and I don't know where I'm at. And all of a sudden I'm just like, oh shit. And I see the waitress, but everybody else everybody else is still there. And I go, where's the bathroom? They all 4 people, including the waitress, all pointed to where the bathroom was. I look around, I'm like, and then I look, and the one person is far away playing video
They heard
poker,
you somehow.
and somehow they're pointing. I'm like, what the fuck are you?
You're not a regular. That's
I'm
why.
like, what are you
stuck out
doing?
Like a sore thumb.
Yeah, I couldn't find the toilet.
You know, it's kind of funny. It's actually when I think about that place, it's almost like a
Shithole?
No, the
Dump?
the tavern, like the
Dive?
Like it's almost like it's like a dive.
Oh,
bar.
it is shitty.
It's
It
a-
is
it's a
really
dive bar.
shitty.
EPI is a dive bar.
Sure.
It is really
It's a dive
shitty.
bar.
I
mean,
yeah.
I don't dislike
So
it.
you
but
guys
it's,
didn't go to Firewater. It was too busy, too loud. So how did you
Yeah.
get all the guys coordinated to go over to EPI?
Everybody's on a text chain now. I
Okay,
mean, the
all
whole
right,
world's
all
on
right.
a text chain,
All
right?
right.
I mean, aren't you connected in some way
Yes.
to every group of friends,
Yes,
family,
pretty much.
everything?
It's a text chain too. You're
is,
right.
is just your life is a giant text chain now.
It is.
And you just got to
Exactly.
pick the right one.
Yep.
When you send out saw some great tits, you have to do it, and then you go, oh boy.
That was the family.
Did
text.
I send that
Wrong
to my
text.
grandma?
Yes.
Yeah. Does grandma think I just said she? Yeah. I mean, you got to. I mean, that's really how the world works now.
So how did you end up back at Firewater?
Oh, then I just parked over by there. You know,
I see.
EPI is right
So
there.
you went back to get your car and
Yeah.
you saw the residual, but you guys did the whole thing at EPI?
Yeah.
And how did it play out? Stan stumbles in. He's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And
Yeah, and we gave it to him. He's like, oh, cool. That was the response. Oh, it's really cool. Thanks, guys.
also, he wasn't like
Yeah.
he wasn't as grateful as
No.
he
It
possibly
wasn't.
thought he should be.
It just was. It just wasn't done in a very exciting way. We didn't
yeah.
play it up. It wasn't, dun da da. I mean,
typical guys.
Yeah,
that just
I don't know.
fucking pull it
But the
all
funny
together.
thing is, the ringleader, Mark, who actually put it all together, and thank him for that, he actually almost got a hole-in-one just yesterday on a super difficult, that you were right there, right?
I was there, less
Yeah.
than 2
that,
feet away.
that was
Less than 2 feet
on a
away.
very
so,
hard.
so that would have been pretty weird, like for him to present a plaque to Stan when he just got a hole-in-one, like literally like an hour before.
And you mean, and Scott, I told you this. All Ted has talked about for the last week, knowing that we were going to get together yesterday for Stan, was just this. This is what he said all the time. Don't let him deny it. You know what would be great if I got a hole in one. And then we walked in to Stan's thing on Monday, and I said, oh, you got a fucking plaque, but I just got a fucking hole in one, and it's way better than yours. He must have said that 20 times. And I'm just like, why are you so angry?
Obviously I didn't get the hole-in-one between. I mean, it was a goal.
You
to
didn't get a
motivate-
hole in one.
It was a
That's
goal
what you're
to motivate-
announcing to the
No, it
world.
was a goal to motivate myself. So the goal was obviously kudos to Stan, love the guy. But yeah, I mean, but you know how you set like short-term goals. You need some motivation. Sometimes you lose motivation. So it's just like I needed to have a carrot dangled in front of me.
It's
for
like
motivation.
I'm going to dangle something in front of you. Every time you
another
say
one of your motivations to win the lottery.
it is.
That's a pipe dream, Scott. Pipe dreams are motivation, yeah.
That is one of his motivations. Wow, Scott, you are on time. See, you could be Ted also. I think we could all be Ted. Now, let me ask you this,
Money is
Scott.
a Powerball for it.
We played, the three of us played golf on Sunday. We played golf yesterday.
Yep.
You're at the show.
Yep.
You now are with us for 3 days straight.
Yep.
You're starting to get a feel. How badly, I mean, we're not going to talk to you again until next Tuesday, right?
I don't know. Unless we do something on the weekend, get some golf in or something. But
Are you in Michigan anytime soon?
we leave next Sunday. Actually, I'm going to be out next Monday.
Oh, you're out for next Monday?
Next
Okay.
Monday golf.
Yeah, we can do that.
And, the show too.
Okay. All right. I'm glad I know this. See, now
Sorry-
everybody knows.
sorry for the
You know
late
what?
notice.
No, you know what?
You have a lecture though.
Here, so my sister will listen to this tomorrow. I'm guessing she'll listen tomorrow. She usually listens on Wednesday because that's when I get, people send me some updates. So I'll let her know ahead of time on the show that I'm going to ask her to be on next week.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so that'll kinda
she's
work.
Fantastic. She's Fits in.
Yeah. Before we get to this, do you guys think we live in a cool state or kind of like a pussy state? And I'm talking about like the state of Illinois. Is it a cool state? Do you think we're full of cool people?
I'm not a fan.
Not a
I've
fan?
never been a fan of Illinois.
No?
I live here because I have no choice because it's random.
Ted's not allowed to leave.
Yeah,
No other states will have
He's
him.
got that ankle bracelet.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just stops
Actually, he
him.
can leave. Illinois wants him to leave. The other states won't accept him.
I mean, the only good thing I think about Illinois is that the weather is like it's very predictable. There's no like extreme like
What?
There's 4 seasons, but it's not like typhoon, hurricane.
Yeah.
So that's one. But
Earthquake.
Other than that, I mean, not a fan of the politics. Not really a fan of obviously Cook County has one of the highest taxes in the nation,
Yep.
sales tax.
Okay, but
property
that's
taxes.
kind of not what I'm getting point at.
Okay, yeah.
So what do you mean by cool? Like,
Well, here's what I found out, and for no good reason. I'm always looking for goofy shit, and I found a list of the most dangerous animals in all 50 states.
Interesting.
Yeah,
so each state has its own little dangerous animal.
yeah, the thing that causes the most harm to people.
Like,
Okay.
like bears.
Yeah.
Pumas.
Yeah.
Mountain lions.
Okay, so here I'll give you some things here. Grizzly bear,
Yeah.
mountain lion.
Yeah, that's scary.
Okay, tiger shark. That's Hawaii, but
Yeah.
where I'm looking at the grizzly or bison. I guess in some of the states, like in one of the Dakotas and
Wyoming,
Minnesota and
yeah.
stuff, that is the thing that's killing.
Dopey tourists go up
Well,
there
you
and
saw,
try to
you,
get
saw,
a picture.
well, you saw the video of
Yeah.
the guy that he was an elderly man. He wasn't like,
Oh, yeah.
but he was in the vicinity, and he was at his back turn. Obviously, he was unaware of what's going on. I want to say he's in Yellowstone, but the point is the bison went up behind him and like tossed him up.
No,
in the air.
dude, he was walking towards the bison.
okay, so yeah, he was in
I mean, he
big
wasn't like
territory.
fucking with it, but yeah, he was trying to get a picture with it and stuff.
You got to know better.
Yeah. So here's some of the other ones: black bear, obviously, alligator. In the South, the Southwest, Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, the most dangerous animal is the feral hog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things are scary as shit.
They're fast.
Yeah, and then rattlesnakes.
People hunt them. And they go after them, and they lose that battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? The most dangerous animal in D.C., Maryland, and Delaware, the great white shark.
DC, Maryland.
That's the animal that causes the most deaths and injuries is a shark because they're very small places, so there's not a lot of room, I guess, for animals to live.
Yeah.
But once you get out into the water, so that's the thing that causes.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the harbor. Yeah. I think.
DC has a freaking ocean front.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Maryland.
Maryland, you got the
Maryland.
inner harbor. You got the inner harbor of in Baltimore.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's
Great whites?
Great white shark is the most I know. Dude, it's weird.
That is weird.
Okay? This is the problem with Illinois. This is why I call us a pussy state. I'm just going to give you one guess each.
All right.
And remember, biggest pussy state. Don't forget all these animals.
Yeah.
Forget all these animals.
Those are real dangerous animals.
What do you think the most dangerous animal and it's in a few other states in the Midwest, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, but all these states have this terrifyingly dangerous
I'll just
animal.
go by what I've seen. I'm going to say coyote. I've never seen anything like more dangerous.
That is actually okay.
Okay. So this is what the animal in the state that causes the most deaths.
Yeah, it's the most dangerous. Deaths, injuries,
Okay,
that
alright.
kind of thing, attacks.
I'm gonna say squirrel.
Oh fuck! If it was, I would love to kill squirrels. You ready? White-tailed deer. Think about that.
Car accidents, hunting accidents.
Grizzly bear, great white shark. Oh, one of them is moose. Way up in Maine and that stuff. Yeah, way up there. Yeah, moose because they're gigantic.
Well, yeah.
The white-tailed deer.
Well, no, I agree.
What
with
happened to Harvey? Oh, he was killed by a couple of the deer. Yeah, they got him.
So a few years ago, up in Waukegan,
I love that voice.
which is obviously about 40 miles north of Chicago. I guess some guy's driving down the road with his girlfriend in the car. He hits a deer, and he hit the deer just right where the head of the deer whiplashed and actually went through the passenger window and killed the girlfriend. So they're not killing you directly, but indirectly, just by being an obstacle.
That's the story he told. He told a story to the police where somehow a
I
deer
think there was evidence of that. It happened.
whiplashed around,
Yeah.
stabbed his girlfriend, and killed her.
I saw.
Okay, wow.
It was awful.
I saw a truck hit a deer.
If you ever wonder how if you ever say to yourself, like, how did OJ get away with this? Because people will just believe something like that.
Wait, he didn't do it. I just called the real killer's hotline.
How do you
We're
get?
gonna find the real killer.
Turn yourself
We're
in.
still looking for the real killers
my
right
God,
now.
this
The glove
is-
didn't fit. What are you gonna do?
All
I
right.
must have quit.
We got it. Oh, that was so funny. We got to get this thing rolling. This is the Real Three Idiots podcast, and today in history, Lucille Ball was born in 1911.
Wow, I think that's the year before didn't the Titanic sink in 1912?
You're blaming her?
Well,
I
I mean,
don't think it has anything to do with her.
no, but
We're not making that connection.
Just came in my head.
Now, most people listening, if you're younger than 40,
Yeah, maybe
50?
Yeah. Maybe
if you're younger than 50, you probably have no idea who Lucille Ball is. Okay. And I was thinking, like, the show she was on, she was like, I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy. Yeah,
that
where they're actually real life husbands.
Yeah. I don't think that would hold up. I don't think that would be funny today. Like, a lot of that stuff I try watching,
standards
even when I'm
change.
fucked up, it's just not funny.
Well, think about it. The Honeymooners with
That is-
Jackie
Where he basically, at least 5 times a show, threatens to beat his wife.
So he's
Yeah.
basically
That's great.
They're in this dingy apartment. He's always because he's a bus driver, but he's always in his uniform for some reason.
Yes.
and he's always threatening his wife.
He's always angry.
Constantly, yeah.
He's
Bang.
like Joe Marquette on a golf
It
course.
was like bang to
Yeah.
the
not that
moon.
bad.
Bang, zoom to the moon. And he makes a fist,
Makes a fist.
and he literally says, I'm going to punch you in the face to his wife.
Right in the kiss.
And they loved it. They
Yeah.
loved that stuff. Yeah. So.
Now, here's the cool thing, okay? She's actually the first woman to ever run a major TV studio. Yeah. So, I mean, she kind of turned what she did into, a lot of
She
not
was
celebrity,
she was
but
a comedian.
Well, she was a
Yeah.
woman ahead of her time. I mean,
That
when you
was-
look at
Yeah.
it in
That
hindsight.
was her core competency. She was a comedian.
yeah. Well, actually, she started as a model.
Really?
Yeah, a model. I think she was also a singer. I mean, she was really, really talented.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Desi-
Now can we do some gross stuff? Because you mentioned her husband. When she started dating her future husband, Desi Arnaz
Junior.
Jr.,
He was a band. I think he was a band leader, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was 23. Would you like to take a guess at how old Lucy was when she started dating the 23-year-old Cuban
She's a cool
Desi
girl. I'm gonna say
Arnaz?
she's 37.
42.
14.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait, what?
She was 14,
Wow.
and he was 23.
No.
Now, they
shit.
did stay together they were married for almost 20 years, but yeah,
And they had a son. I think they had a son. with
Wait,
Desi-
why is that you?
Desi Arnaz Jr. They did
that's
have a kid.
pretty gross.
What is?
She was 14 years old dating a 23-year-old.
Okay, so who's that gross on, the guy or the girl?
It's gross on gross on the guy. That's gross.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
23-year-old dating a 14-year-old?
She was
That's
born in 11, so 14, it was 1925. And it was way back when
Yeah,
all kinds of
it's-
crazy shit was going on. So I don't think it was that crazy back then.
Well, I think social norms were different. And plus, don't forget Jerry Lee Lewis, the Great Balls of Fire singer. He married his cousin, who was 13 at the time. He was 23, and actually that did torpedo his career.
doesn't make it good. All right. When you're looking for a good movie, do you find yourself bogged down in endless algorithms and recommendation loops? Do you want more from the streaming services you already subscribe to? The Needle, a film podcast, will help you find the hidden gems buried in your digital movie haystacks. Former Forbes.com film critic Scott Phillips launched this new show to help you broaden your movie horizons and find the great films that never played your local multiplex. Check out The Needle on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and other major podcast networks.
So wait, that's like a reoccurring sponsor.
Yeah,
You started to read that, and I'm like, wait, I've heard this one.
Yeah, Scott and I did a little quid pro quo.
Okay.
So on his show, he's doing a little play up for us.
Love it,
Yeah,
love it.
yeah, and it got us a listener in the Congo Republic. I think
Democratic Republic of Congo. Is what it's called.
DRC. We got a
So
listener,
what,
and
what does this program do? You go online and you
they
like-
talk about films.
Okay, so it's just talking about films. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's not like find a movie and click here and you can find it on Netflix or
Oh no, they talk about different movies and different kind of things, and kind of blast from the past, things you might have missed. It's actually pretty good. Him and the guy that I love Scott, so I mean,
He's great. I've
yeah,
only been here once with him as a guest. I imagine you've had him a few times.
He's
Yeah.
been on the show 3 times at least.
3 or 4,
Yeah.
He's there
But
most-
but yeah, him and the guy he's with. The nice thing about it is they both have a ton of movie knowledge,
Right.
and they're very different in, I think, how they do things.
Roger
So there's a
Ebert,
lot of,
yeah.
yes. Oh, they used to,
Yeah.
God, that was so great. When one guy liked a movie and the other guy didn't,
I
they
couldn't
just,
disagree with you more, Roger. That
Yeah.
was blah blah blah.
I
Yeah.
actually used to watch that before there was
Garbage.
like internet, before there was like
Oh my-
cell phones. I would watch Siskel
was
and
it,
Ebert.
Yeah.
was it
Siskel and Ebert.
6 o'clock on Saturday or 6:30 on
That
Saturday,
was the
something like
biggest
that?
entertainment. It's just like you just
Yeah.
gravitated to the
Oh,
thing
it's
that was the
huge.
most entertaining. Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
Save the aisle seat for me.
So, yeah.
Save the oh yeah, and they used to sit in a movie theater with a seat in between them or two seats in
Yeah.
between them all the time.
And the show was the screen with
Yep.
little snippets of the movie.
Oh
They
my
had a
God,
good little shtick going.
they did, and you felt like they were, and you know what? Funny enough, it's not nearly the same thing because Scott, the guy he's with, and I can never remember his name, don't battle each other or anything, but they definitely disagree and kind of have different opinions on stuff.
People want to see. It's
Yeah.
like the NBA. Like when you have Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal going at each other, disagreeing. I think that's what people really want to see.
Oh, for
In
sure.
addition to the analysis, but I think they like that banter back and forth.
100%.
Where Charles
100%.
Barkley says, he goes, Shaquille O'Neal say, "Oh, you never won any rings."
Yeah, well, he shuts them up pretty quick.
That's mean. That's like when I say to you, Ted, you suck at golf.
Yeah, you've never beaten me.
Yeah.
Has he ever beaten you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, he has for sure.
You were close on Sunday, bro. I thought we were going to have some nice fodder for the show, and then you choked.
Oh yeah, that's all Pete could keep talking about. If Ted beats you, you got to talk about it on the show. If Ted beats you, you got to talk about the show. And then I decided on the 18th hole, I'm not going to let
Honestly,
Ted beat
guys,
me.
I'm not
There's
going
no
to
way.
detail, but I haven't been playing well at all. So I'm actually surprised I even came even remotely close because I felt like terror. I'm just out of sorts with everything. So the fact that I got close without doing anything in my mind is like.
Yeah, and then our buddy, then me and Ted and Pete went to the bar afterwards, and Pete, in the nicest way, not like me at all, in the nicest way possible,
Very nice.
tried to talk Ted into taking lessons and how it would improve and how this and that and everything. And Ted, Ted's half a bottle in and then a couple of drinks in, and Ted's like, I'm not going to take lessons. And Pete goes, why not? He goes, I can't take them now. We're sitting at the bar. That was his response. Like Pete was bringing up that he should take lessons
I don't have an alignment stick at the bar, Pete.
at this exact
I
moment.
don't have a golf club. Sorry.
Oh God, they would absolutely help you. I took lessons in. It
Oh,
takes
you're
a
playing
year-
much better.
Takes a year to sink in or two, but
So without going into detail,
And you took lessons, and you got the yellow jacket that you
yes,
brought with you today.
The prestigious yellow jacket.
The
so we're
prestigious
gonna
yellow
take a picture
jacket.
afterwards.
Oh yeah, we'll post that.
But actually, if you could do a favor, I have them hold one of your golf clubs when we take that picture, just for effect, of course, because it's a golf related.
Yeah, you might not understand.
Because there's
the
no
yellow
context.
jacket,
Because there's no context to what this jacket.
But we're
is.
explaining it. Anybody who's going to see the picture that we post is going to be like, "That's the yellow jacket." Other people are going to be like, "Why is that guy wearing an ugly yellow jacket that people have written on
Well,
in
hitting
black
a golf
marker?"
club, in addition to wearing the yellow jacket, would definitely reinforce.
It's a nice
why-
idea. That's good. We got you.
Fine.
I don't disagree.
Every time I think one of your ideas is stupid, people are just like, "That's a great idea." I'm like, "It's pretty stupid." You guys just,
It's fine.
yeah.
Adds contact.
All right, let's do some Ted's tip. Here we got a sponsor. If you're like me, you're constantly being chased around by packs of wild dogs at the park, at the beach, in your favorite supermarket. Doggone has the answer. Try Doggone Dog Repellent Device. It's very simple but effective. Just load the repellent device with a repellent pellet, point the device at the offending dogs, and pull the release mechanism. And the repellent pellet will strike the dog, causing it to stop chasing you and lie down on the ground where it was struck. The Doggone repellent device can be used over and over until all the wild dogs chasing you are lying down or they run away. Don't let the fear of wild dogs keep you from going out and enjoying your life. Go to doggone.com and get your freedom back. What? It's a dog repellent device. I don't understand it.
I might need to get one of those. I walk my dog all the time, and there's people out there.
And you want to shoot it?
Well, it just sometimes there's
Oh.
neighbors that want to talk, and
And you're going to repel them?
yeah, I don't want their dog to
Okay.
change their mind. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a very peaceful device that it doesn't cause a lot of trouble.
I don't know. I read the description. I know what it sounds like. Yeah, it definitely sounds like that, but I don't know. I haven't visited doggone.com to buy one.
Doggone.
Well, wild dogs are a problem. I don't think it's for regular. I don't think you should probably use it to repel your neighbor's dogs. It's really more for wild dogs.
All right.
If you're in a area with
Not a lot of wild dogs in Park Ridge, but okay.
it's just outside. here in Niles.
Yeah,
Packs.
maybe a wild squirrel or something.
Oh man! You know, I tried to get before we get to your tip, Ted. I'm trying to do one thing. I'm trying to get on Amazon and buy a goddamn nice BB gun rifle. You know, one of the nice 10 pumpers, or even one of the CO2 ones.
Pumps, yeah, the CO2 ones are.
Because
I had one back in the day.
Yeah, because I'm not hitting shit with the pistol anymore. I mean, I got lucky, I guess, a couple of times, and I was very close a few times. I haven't killed a squirrel.
BB gun pistol.
It just.
How about a slingshot? They got these really like high-tech slingshots now.
How accurate would I be with a slingshot?
Gotta practice your aim.
The rifle's cool. I had one of those.
Yeah. I just want something that's easy that can kill squirrels.
So there's a gun. It's called Bryna, Bryna, and apparently it's a non-lethal handgun. It's made of plastic, and it fires like salt projectiles, and it won't kill you, but it's supposed to just stop.
He's going after squirrels.
Yeah, that's for like killing flies. Yeah, that salt away gun is like killing flies. Yeah, but you can't buy. I can't buy one in Illinois because it's a firearm. They
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
so I can't just order it off of Amazon. I found the one I want. It's like $70.
Bryna. You could avoid all that.
I'm not gonna. Salt isn't gonna kill a squirrel, Ted. It's not gonna have its brains all over the place and me laughing and dancing around it.
Whatever the projectile they use, it's like a plastic handgun, and it's a workaround of the firearm thing. So you don't need a firearm license to get it.
No, it's just you don't need a firearm license to own a BB gun. Just in Illinois, I can't order it from goddamn Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. You can't buy it anywhere. I don't know how to.
So even if you have a FOID card, you can't.
Oh, I do have a FOID card.
I'm sure you do, but you can't.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you should be able to get it.
I'll be a straw purchaser for you. You want me to go to Mississippi or Indiana and go to a gun store and get you a nice BB gun?
Wow, if I can do that
Or Walmart?
with a FOID card, then maybe I could just get it like a machine gun, man. Because that would be like, how would I miss?
Yeah, well, it would be hard to.
It would be really hard to. But I was pretty good with the rifle. I was killing 1 out of 5.
Squirrels?
Yeah.
What are you? You're trying to kill the squirrel?
Yes, I don't like squirrels.
Do you have a scope on the rifle?
Oh, the one did, yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, unfortunately, that one died. Then the 10 pumper had a nice sight, and it was pretty accurate. And then that one just blew up. I think I pumped it 10 times, and the squirrel went away, and I forgot. And then another squirrel came by like 20 minutes later, and I pumped it another 10, and it is. Oh man, that's a scary sound.
What are you like at a sniper's nest or something? Like
Yes.
like Full Metal Jacket? Remember that chick?
Yeah.
She's in the sniper's nest in Vietnam.
Ted, I have a tripod set up. Okay. Yeah, I have a whole thing. Yeah. I got the what do you call it? The little squirrel from Caddyshack. Yeah, I put my hat on backwards.
That's a gopher.
Yeah.
That's a gopher.
I know you breathe out, you breathe in.
I hate squirrels like most people do, but I can't imagine like trying to.
You can't imagine, it's so great.
To kill them.
Oh my God, it's just a blast. Yeah, I see where like serial killers. Yeah, they're like, oh man, start with a squirrel. Oh, I'm going to people, man. Yeah, I can see that. I can see where there's like that's the next step.
Yeah,
There's no doubt.
I just like to trap them and squish their head with a rock or something.
That's even worse.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
That's 1,000 times.
No,
That's
it's not.
I shoot it with a BB gun.
Right.
I pick it up with a shovel and bury it, or throw it in the garbage can and wrap it up in a plastic bag, throw it in the garbage can. You smash it with a rock?
Yes, it's a humane thing to do.
Okay. And I was joking about the serial killer thing, but yeah. I don't know, man. That's fucked up. Ted, have you ever smashed any animal with a rock?
Never. In fact, when I find an insect in my basement, I try to gently pick it up with a cup and just remove it to the outside. Actually, spiders are your friends. Spiders kill insects, so when I see a spider, as long as it's not crawling on me, I just gently remove it from where I'm sleeping and just put it somewhere where it can.
Are there a lot of spiders where you sleep?
Well, as long as it's not a fucking black widow.
They say no matter where you are, you're never more than 8 feet away from a spider.
I believe it. Well, they say there's billions of insects in the world, and
I mean, like right now, there's probably a spider under this desk.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or
What? I just ran the RoboVac.
Yeah, but not under the desk. Where
Yeah.
they hang out, they got the little things.
Oh, I'm freaking out now. I'm wearing shorts.
There's actually like a spider's nest in between the boxes, and I see the spider,
Yeah.
Ted,
and I'm like, hey, that's cool, man.
Ted,
Yeah, that's fine.
clean up.
Do your thing.
Clean up.
No, I'm with you. I'm the same thing. I was joking about this.
Spider's your friend.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got to get to your tip. Okay, this is kind of a long one, so stay with me, Ted. Okay, stay with me. Ted, I need your help, and it needs to be good. So now you're fucked.
Not your B game.
So
Yeah.
it's not bad. It has
Yeah,
to be good. Okay.
Ted, this isn't golf.
We need
Yeah.
your A game.
Yeah, this isn't golf. This is tip time. My cousin has a house in Florida, not far from Disney. he graciously offered it to my family so we can visit Disney World. It's a large house. We are going in mid-October, and we are really excited. We have our airline tickets, park tickets, and everything. Then his wife told my wife that they're going to join us for the week we are down there. Short and sweet, neither myself nor my wife wants this to happen for several reasons. We are screwed. The crazy part is my mom, who is coming with us, warned us that somehow, some way, my cousin would throw a monkey wrench into the vacation and we would regret taking him up on his offer. And I bet she did it in a really fun way. I told you. Yeah, right? Told you you're fucking cousin Gary.
Wasn't I right?
Yeah, I was right again. Yep. I told you not to marry that bitch either. Yeah. Hold on, Mitch. I didn't call your wife a bitch. Yeah, okay.
Marge Simpson voice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is there any chance I can get him to not go? We looked into finding another place, and with the 7 of us, it's just too damn expensive. Save our vacation. Mitch and Wilma in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Hey guys,
Appleton, hello.
Yeah, Appleton. That's actually pretty far north, right?
It's way the fuck up.
Is that north of Green Bay?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the top.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they added it's way the fuck up there.
Okay, hey guys. Well, congratulations. I mean, you got a trip to Disney World. You got a place to stay. I mean, I guess here's things you do. There's 3 options that come to mind for me personally. If you have refundable tickets, I guess you could try to get a refund and just say you can't go. You could just say, hey, one of my family members has long COVID or some shit like that, and we don't want to infect anyone. No, seriously.
The kids will be devastated.
Yeah,
but obviously,
come on,
you
man.
make alternate plans. Just go to like Wisconsin Dells or something. You know, I mean, kids don't know any different.
Bro,
I mean,
Whoa,
not the
whoa.
same.
I know it's not the
Whoa.
same.
Can I Disney and Wisconsin Dells.
Of course not.
And they live in Wisconsin, so they probably go there a million times.
Yeah, that's like comparing Zendaya to my next door neighbor. Okay, she's not attractive.
How about Zorro?
Yeah, yeah, Zendaya to Zorro. That's Come on.
So obviously,
Option one.
And I don't think most of that is refundable.
So
I think once you buy it, you got it.
So let's assume it's not refundable. Option 2, like you said, there's 7 of you. I'm not saying go to Airbnb, but maybe if there's something, let's just say
can't afford
you
it.
can still use the COVID excuse, but let's just say you find a hotel that
can't afford it.
Okay.
It's just listen. We looked into finding another place, and with the 7 of us, it's just too damn expensive. So they have looked into
They
that.
probably baked their budget on free housing, so they upgraded shit and did all this stuff.
Right.
So third option is go, but here's what you can do. Actually, this is actually pretty. I think this is doable. Just spend as little time with them as possible because you're going to have your own rooms, you're going to have your own space. Because you're going to think about this logically. You're going to get up early in the morning. You're going to be gone all day at these parks.
We'll come with.
But
Ted, let's let Scott. You want to play it out? You be Mitch and Wilma, and you say, "Hey, we're going to leave tomorrow at 7:00." And go ahead, and I'll be his cousin.
So we're got this whole day planned. We got breakfast with Mickey. We're going to be out here bright and early, 6:30. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night for dinner.
You know what? I think we can make it. Yeah, we should be able to make it at 7 a.m. We'll get up early and fuck your day up for you.
There's reservations. I'm sorry, it's limited.
Yeah,
you can't.
Exactly. Whatever they say during the day, whatever they say, just do the complete opposite. Just say, "Oh, I really wanted to, but we can't because we got this plan." So when they say zing, you say zang, yin versus yang. And then here's the thing. So yeah, you got to cohabit with them for a few days. It's a small price to pay. You're up early in the morning. You're out of the house all day long. You're back late at night. Hey, guys, we're tired. We already ate. We're going to bed. So just make sure your interaction with them is as minimal as possible. You can gut it out. You can do. You got this.
But you continue to ignore the facts of the tip, which is then his wife told my wife they're going to join us for the week we are down there. So
join. I mean that's a very ambiguous statement. So when you join us for the week, you're physically in the same place. But like I said, once you're there, you can figure something out. To kind of sacrifice
how stupid do you think his cousin is to not realize that they're avoiding him? I mean, how far can you go? How many days in a row can you say, oh, you know what? We're gonna go to the theater thing. Well, we'll go with you. They only let 7 in. It's only for 7 people.
Okay, so let's assume the vacation is 5 days, like a standard weekend, maybe with 2 days. Okay, so you gut it out and you tolerate them for 1 full day. But after that, it's like, hey guys, we got a separate itinerary. Why even go to Disney World? Just go to Universal Studios, which is completely separate from Disney World. Just say, hey,
they have the tickets for it and everything.
We made separate plans. But like I said, it's still going to be a cheaper option than getting an Airbnb for the next few days. So the point is, the overall tip is try to minimize the time you spend with them. spend a little time with them, make it tolerable, but after that, you can still do your own thing. It's going to be a minor inconvenience, but there's ways to do it where you're basically putting them in a box where you're controlling the situation. That's the bottom line. You control the situation, so you're going to minimize your time with them as best you can under the circumstances.
So when you start lying to your cousin, and you've got little kids, I'm assuming that if there's 7 of them, holy cow, they got 4 kids.
Yep, 4 kids plus the mom.
Wow. So how are you going to get 4 kids when you start telling lies, and your daughter goes, Grammy's not sick. Why'd you tell cousin asshole that Grammy's sick, Daddy?
You don't need to say sick anymore. Forget the COVID thing. You can just simply say, hey, we have a different itinerary. Hey, I apologize. You guys are doing this. That's great, but we have a completely different itinerary. And like I said, if you can do something, even if it costs you like an extra $100 because it's still cheaper to get an Airbnb. So let's just say they want to spend all day at Hollywood at Epcot Center. Let's all hang at Epcot Center. Hey guys, I'm sorry. On this day, we actually got separate tickets to Universal Studios. I'm sorry, and plus we have to leave right now. And then just before they can do anything,
you just run out of the room.
Get out, yeah. So they can't change their mind and come with you. So,
Daddy, I don't have shoes. Fuck your shoes.
Yeah, we'll go to Walmart on the way there. It's a worthwhile. Yeah, you're
Shut the fuck up and get in the car.
You're going to get but you're going to keep the bare minimum. And then, like I said, so let's just say you're with somebody you don't really want to be with, and you're in the same. You're having the same place. You're gone all day long. By the time you get back, it's like 17 hours, 12, 13 hours of going by. You come back, hey man, I'm dead tired. Good seeing you. I hope you had a great day. I'm going to bed.
That's assuming they're not going to Disney with you. If they're not, then I would agree with you, Ted. You're gone all day.
I feel like he's worried that they're gonna go to Disney World with them, go into the parks
and for several reasons they don't want to talk about. So there's obviously some drama in the family.
Right, but what I'm saying is, you could, whatever they say, when they say zig, you do the zag. So you just simply say, hey, we're going to Epcot Center. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, we're going to Magic Kingdom. We'll catch up later. Let's catch up later for dinner. But the point is,
so you're saying, but the first day, throw them a bone.
Yeah, throw them a bone. Yeah, throw them a bone. Like, hey, I'm interested. But then, hey guys, I'm sorry. We have this plan. Let's meet up later. So at least you bought yourself 10, 12 hours.
And then you could always not meet up.
And just say, and then let's just text them and just say, hey man, something came up. I'm sorry. We'll be back at the house later tonight. And by the time everyone's dead time because you're in the Florida heat. Yeah, so there's ways to get around that.
And you could always, and you could always, one of the 3 adults could be sick each day. Oh, my mom's not feeling that great. So anything. We're just going to stick around here. We might even head back to the house. Leave it like that. And then when they go back to the house, you just stay in one of the parks.
So there's just ways to just avoid them in a
and it is big. I mean, you can absolutely be like, wait, you guys were right there? No way. I can't believe we missed you.
There's thousands of people at Disney World. It's easy to just hey, we'll catch up with you in a minute and then just disappear in the crowd. They'll never find you.
Oh, and you got at least one day of everybody's phone died.
Oh, no, here's a pro tip. Put your phone, when you're texting somebody and they're calling you, don't hang up on them. Put your phone on airplane mode because it looks like the call was dropped, and you can't get it. So it looks like you're making your best effort to get in touch with somebody. Well, if you put your phone on airplane mode, it looks like the call was just dropped. Like, oh, I was trying to call you, man. I couldn't get a hold of you, man. I'm sorry.
They probably have a rental car too.
Yeah, there's a whole
probably a minivan that can only fit the 6 plus the mom.
Yeah.
So they're always taking separate cars. Yeah, we'll meet you here. Whoops. Got lost. We'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I said there's a bunch of small things you could do to completely avoid them and just spend as minimal amount of time as possible with your cousin. Yeah, throw them a bone. You'll see them at some point, but it's going to be minimal.
How many days in a row? Let's say they're there for 6 days. How many days could you drive to the wrong park and not have your cousin think that you're avoiding him? Could you just run away? Kids run away to Epcot. Oh, wow. No. We're in a completely different place. Oh, well.
No, here's what you do.
Already paid for parking.
We're at Six Flags America in Texas.
Sorry. The phone's on airplane mode, whoever the primary contact is, and it makes it look like the call was just dropped. It doesn't make it look like you're avoiding them. It's and then it's like, holy shit. And then at the very end, you just say, man, I'm sorry, man. My phone was on airplane mode the whole freaking time.
Okay.
So
Ted,
sorry.
How many times that's the same thing as driving to the wrong place. You can't constantly put your phone in airplane mode. Without somebody going, I think they're trying to avoid you. Yeah, why did you let him have the house?
Well, then you just deny it.
Well, I mean, if the grandma predicted drama and the parents don't want to deal with it because of things they haven't told us about, this is probably not a big secret, and the cousin knows that somehow something's weird.
Yeah, so the bottom line.
Then why would he invite himself? That's the.
That is weird.
I'm here to fuck things up. My name's Gary, and I'm
my
here.
house. I'll fucking do whatever I want.
That's, you know what? I'll bet you dime to a dollar that's what his mom was gonna. Yeah. She's like, he's gonna do something, whatever. The air conditioning won't work. Yeah. He's gonna put on the Ring camera and watch you guys naked or something.
The tip is, if you have to be there, so let's just say you're there for 5-6 days. That's 100% of the time. If you could avoid them for 75% of the time as best you can, then you win. You still enjoy most of the vacation.
It's worth a free place to see.
Yeah, you're going to have some minor convenience, and it's still better than getting an Airbnb for 7 people. So you still win. So that's my advice.
All right, Mitch, Wilma, good luck.
Good luck.
You can jive and get to the 75%.
Yeah. Now, I do have another way you could deal with this. I found this pretty wacky story about 2 brothers in Lancashire, England. Okay, and they dealt with it. One of the brothers dealt with it in a completely different way. Okay, so their dad passed away, and he had a house. All their childhood stuff was in the house, and he had a will, and it said that everything was going to be split between the 2 sons.
Sure.
Okay, so there you go.
That's the way to do it.
This isn't even an issue, is it? Anything I'm going to tell you after this seems completely crazy. There's a will, done. Yeah, pretty benign, no worries.
Now they're arguing over who gets what.
Here's what happened. Turns out one of the sons is actually crazy. Like crazy. And he started telling his friends that his father had a secret will and that everything was going to the non-crazy brother. And he wasn't getting anything. So, and his friends are just like, no, there's a will, saw the will, you talk to your brother. I guess the 2 brothers didn't necessarily get along, but they said, and he called his brother up, crazy guy called his brother up, and he goes, no, I don't understand this. He goes, we have one will. It's right here. It's already been processed.
You can look at it legally.
Right. He said it's going to take.
There's a probate attorney.
Yeah, it's all done. It's all done. Yeah. He says it's going to take a couple of months to, for everything, but it's done. There's nothing that's going to change. We're going to split everything right down the middle. Okay. Well, this is pretty cool. His brother obviously heard, I'm going to fuck you and take all the money. So this is what the crazy brother did. He went to the store, bought 3 giant bottles of propane. Oh, no. Okay. Opened them up, put them in the house, turned on the other gas, and put some kind of open flame there or whatever. Stood outside the house. And the house started on fire. And so people came by. And said, what's going on?
Your house is on fucking fire.
The house is on fire. Guy ran over. He's like, hey, man. He said, this is what he told me. He goes, my brother tried to take the house from me. And if I can't have it, no one can. And about 3 minutes later, the entire house exploded.
Okay, well, I guess he got his way. I guess he got his wish, yeah. So
everything, all the stuff.
But I'm assuming the house is insured.
Yeah, but everything that's in it, from they're all there, all the heirlooms, all the pictures, everything was blown up, and it's just like where we live. There's houses right next to each other.
So, but the point is the fact that we're talking about it. Obviously, if we know what happened, then obviously the authorities in England know what happened. So
yes.
I'm assuming the crazy brother got in trouble for arson, attempted murder, because obviously if it blows up and kills a potential neighbor.
Yes. So he is in jail. He just got sentenced to jail, 4 years in prison. Mm-hmm. Insurance fraud and arson and all that kind of stuff, and endangering people's lives around there. Sure. So I guess a couple other little fires started. Now, here's the really funny part.
Wait, there's something funny about this?
This is funny. The not crazy brother. One of his insurance claims, and it's so weird that in England they even add this and even know. He put an insurance claim into the insurance company for £20,000 for an extensive CD collection.
How much is £20,000
That's
in US
like
dollars?
It's around $17,000 or something like that. Yeah. So he wanted $17,000 or whatever for a CD collection.
The non-crazy brother.
The non-crazy.
Okay.
You know what?
Looks like he's committing insurance fraud too.
Yeah. And I was just thinking,
who listens to
$20,000, £20,000, whatever, of CDs.
Yeah, that seems excessive.
I mean, it doesn't even make sense to me.
Well, because it doesn't.
I mean, it's all
You
just.
listen to the exact same music on your computer or your phone.
Yeah, you can download it. You ever heard of
Spotify?
you ever heard of Spotify?
That's what it's exact. You know what? That's exactly what I was thinking. Like the insurance company go, all right, let's see. It's $7 a month for Spotify. So we'll give you a year's worth. If you want to download it, you can. Yeah. So it looks like you're going to get about $90. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, as hard as it is to get money from an insurance company, $20,000 for. I mean,
For some nonsensical stuff.
nonsense CDs.
Yeah,
Oh man. But yeah. So that's another way that Mitch and Wilma could take care of this. Yeah.
you can blow
I
up
will
the guy's
burn
house.
this fucking place to the.
It's a large house too. It sounds like they could be on different levels. They don't have to deal with these people.
Okay. I mean, you know what? That's what everybody says.
I wish there was some sort of response mechanism on the tips. Maybe I've mentioned this before.
Yes.
So they tell us like a couple weeks later what actually happened.
Listen. I'm trying to pay attention and get this stuff. It's just.
Well, just have Mitch and his wife Wilma email us after October and say, we did what Ted said, and boy, did we get fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming most of the people who don't respond are angry at what Ted said.
And former listeners, by the way.
Yeah.
Former listeners.
I took your stupid advice. Yeah, and I killed my neighbor's dog. Yeah.
Well, you fucked up. You trusted us.
Trusted you.
Yeah, I mean, Ted, you go with it. I just add little bits and pieces to make your tips a little more palpable to me. Yeah, I to be 100% honest with you, you do a pretty good job because I really don't care what happens.
Well, and then Ted's classic for like 4 different scenarios. And then you and I rule each one out until finally we get to the real
A tip
tip.
should be multifaceted because I mean sometimes there's
Multifaceted.
there's different paths to the same result. So just like this tip right here, there's like 3 or 4 different things they could do. From the extreme to just tolerating it to just because the bottom line is they want to go to Disney World. It's not about them; it's about the kids having a good time, right? So when I was at Disney
100%.
World, so when I went to Disney World as a kid, so I went to Disney World when I was like 10 or 11. Yeah, I had a great time because I have no concept of anything. I'm 9, 10. I just have a kid. But then I went to Disney World as an adult with my kid, and I personally was miserable because the weather sucked because it's August, and I'm walking.
Yeah, I went in August too.
I'm walking around with a fanny pack. And I'm trying to with my family. I'm sweating profusely from the minute
Ted's
I went
family ditched him at Disney.
But my kid had a great time, and I'm just like, as long as she had a good time, mission accomplished. But my favorite ride at Disney World was the air conditioned shuttle bus back to the airport. That's my favorite ride at Disney World. Just take my ass back to the fucking Miami airport.
We took our 4 kids to Disney when they were younger, and it started off with our flight being canceled, and then they couldn't get all 6 of us on the same flight, and we had to separate, and we were meeting my parents down there. We rented an Airbnb, and it was fucking insanely expensive. Taking 6 people just to get the food at one of those.
Yeah.
People were laughing at us because it was such a shit show.
But the kids don't appreciate that. They don't appreciate what you're doing behind the scenes to make all that work. All they know is that
But they're not. They're not supposed to. I didn't appreciate what my parents did.
Of course not. That's your job as a parent to make it non.
Yeah.
But you're doing it for the kids. Like I wasn't golfing.
God damn it, you little sons of bitches! Don't you appreciate? Yeah.
Eat all those fucking French fries.
I didn't go golfing when I was there. I didn't go to like nightclubs. I just was there for my kid. And when I went to the pool, when I went to the pool was like 90 degrees. It was like bath water.
It was
terrible.
That was the funniest part. So the first time we went with my family and my sister's family, we were there for like 7 days, and it got to be a lot. So like the middle day, it was a long. Well, we wanted to do everything, so we literally did everything twice. But the middle day, we were like, oh, let's not go to the park. And I think we ended up going anyway. So let's go hang out at the pool. So it's the middle of August.
You staying at a Disney hotel?
No, we were staying at a condo the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, second time we stayed on site.
Okay.
Stay on site.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, but we had free condo.
Yeah,
but no, it was just us. But we got into the pool, and it actually was hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was not cool. It was not. It was 150 out. With 200% humidity, and you got in the pool, and it was actually worse.
Yeah, it makes you sweat getting in the pool.
Yeah,
it's like a seafood boil.
Yeah, and getting out of the pool didn't feel better. No, I mean, just nothing. You're in Florida in August. Everything sucks.
Your core temperature is 15, 20 degrees higher than it should be for the entire time you're down.
And the worst part is you had 0 alcohol in your body at that time, which made it worse because you had to raw dog.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. But the funniest part was we learned. I think they just started, and they had this thing called Fast Pass.
I had the Fast Pass. That was a ripoff.
Yeah, and we were calling it Fat Pass because all these, like one person would get it in the family and they'd bring all these gigantic fat people on the strollers, those, yeah. And there was just all these fat assholes who were just, was waddling up and they got to cut the line.
Because they couldn't stand up physically because they'd pass out.
Right,
dead.
right. And then when we're standing there and it's like, what did we miss? We didn't do something. And we just like, oh, there goes another fat pass. Yeah. And it would just be all these gross people on those scooters. It's the scooters that get me every time.
Yeah. You should be walking to burn maybe 50 calories by walking instead of flicking your wrist.
Yes.
So the funny thing is, I think when I went there as an adult with my kid had a great time, which was great. I think I might have gone on either one ride or two the whole time I was there. Other than that, just making sure that making sure
everything.
Just making sure no one got kidnapped, disappeared.
You had one kid. I had fucking 4.
Yeah,
I think there were 4, 6, 8, and 10, or 6, 8, 10, 12, something like that.
God bless you, man.
It was fucking crazy.
Your fanny pack must have been really big.
Yeah, thank you.
It was the size
Thanks
of
for noticing.
beer cooler.
Ted, I feel like, once again, I feel like going anywhere with you is just not as much fun. Like, you could suck the fun out of everything. Yeah. I mean,
I wish I got sucked into a black hole.
Come on, it can't be that. I mean, except for the weather.
Well, I mean, obviously the weather's just oppressive. I mean, from the second you get up, you take a shower in the morning.
Yeah, but once you're in line, I mean, the last, if you're in line for and everything was an hour wait. I mean, it was, but the last 15 minutes you're inside, right? Then you finally get the air conditioning.
Yeah, they got fans blowing and stuff.
Well, I mean, you put yourself in the mindset. You know you're going to be gone all day. You get up at 7 in the morning. You're going to be at the park at 9. You're going to be at that same park all day long, regardless of the fast pass. Because you're not going to go.
Oh, don't forget the days. Don't forget the days when the park opens early. Yeah. Oh,
but you're not going to go from one park to the other. You're not going to go from
wrong.
Magic Kingdom to Epcot Center. You're going to usually stay at the same park all day because I'm just following my marching orders. I'm just with whoever I'm with, and if they want to leave,
what are you just following random families around?
No, because
how many families did you take? Ted took 3. Ted took his regular family, his secret family, and then his really secret family.
No, because we didn't have a rental car, so I think we just relied on the shuttles, the Disney shuttles.
Oh,
yeah. So we never, so that's all we relied on.
When we stayed at Universal Studios. On site,
which is separate from Disney World.
Oh, it's a whole different thing.
I
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
And the second time we went to Disney World, we stayed on site, and it was so much easier.
Yeah,
it is.
My best vacations, I drive 0.
Right.
0 driving at all.
Yeah,
catch the shuttle, and you're all good.
Yeah, we were in Costa Rica, 0 driving. Yep. A couple times in Mexico, no driving whatsoever.
You're on a resort or some
You ever been to Cozumel, Mexico? I heard that's pretty good.
Yes.
Is Cozumel nice?
It's an island, and it is freaking cool as shit.
Where's that in relation to Cabo?
I don't know. It was a long time I went.
We don't do geography here, Ted. Yeah, don't ask questions no one knows the answer to.
Got some great stories from Cozumel. We rented little mopeds and cruised around, and it's pretty rural. At least it was when I went 25 years ago. So. Yeah,
we did mopeds in Key West.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that ended badly.
Yeah, why is that? Because you were drinking?
Nope, because Cheryl was. Yeah, I think she had Savannah on the back of hers.
Whoa.
Yeah. We're not moped.
You be taking the daughter on the back instead.
I think she might have had Jack. I don't remember. I don't remember which one she had, but it did not go well. Don't take a motorized vehicle. You don't just take. The second time we went to Key West, we just cabbed it when we wanted to go somewhere.
I was in Cambodia back in 2015, and
same thing. Key West and Cambodia exactly the same.
But it's like everybody's motor scooter. And I've actually ridden a motor scooter before, but they're dangerous. I mean, they're fast. I mean, get to the 40, 50 miles an hour, and if you fall off that thing, I mean, I saw a couple of motor scooter accidents. And
really?
Yeah, I mean, because it's
inevitable.
It's not like the traffic here. I mean, there's no rules. I mean, picture going to a place where it's like the game Frogger, where it's complete chaos. Like nobody.
I love chaos.
There's no rules. Yeah, left turn, right turn, no traffic. It's just nothing. Yeah, it's just.
We rented Vespas in Italy, and it was the same thing.
Vespa?
It's a kind of a scooter.
It's a fancy word for scooter.
Yeah.
And Christy was on the back, and she had the GPS, and we're driving around.
Nice.
And the roads are really narrow, and you don't know where you're going. There's a lot of roundabouts. I was a few times like, holy fuck,
I hate the roundabout.
A lot of stress.
A lot of stress.
Yeah.
And then it started to fucking rain.
We'll play on a scooter which you're not used to riding,
Yeah, and they're powerful. I mean, they're like you said, they can go fast, and so that's a whole nother freaking set of stories. Yeah. But
yeah, no, I just want to say this again. I hate the roundabout.
Yeah,
not a fan.
I don't
understand it.
either.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Michigan is like known for those.
Oh, Indiana, tons now.
Yeah.
Tons,
Wisconsin,
everywhere.
too.
Wisconsin, yeah.
Wisconsin, a ton of
Well, these
them.
fucking
They have a
hillbillies.
lot of them in Illinois.
No, these fucking hillbillies just love roundabouts.
We get that.
It's like a dummy stop
There's
sign.
going out by
golf,
Displays.
golf, yeah, there's a roundabout.
Oh, that one was bad for a
By Mount
long
Prospect
time. Yeah,
Golf Course?
that was
Yep.
so bad
Yep.
for so long. And then here's the problem with the roundabout. You get one jagoff who doesn't understand how it works, or is afraid, or is just a shitty driver,
Right.
and they will stop and nothing will happen. And it will back up 25, 30 cars. Yeah, it is just the end of the world. Yep.
They go into vapor lock and they don't know what the fuck
Yes.
to do, and you're honking, and that freaks them out more.
Oh yeah, and then you feel that, yeah, and you feel bad, but you're just like, I can't sit here forever.
That the reason for the roundabout is we don't stop, right? And
Right, you slow down a little,
Yeah.
then you kind of, everybody in the roundabout knows to slow down for the guy in front of
There's like
them.
a yield. There's like a
Yeah,
yield thing,
but you know the deal. There's somebody's going to jump out. Okay, you know they're going to get out in front of you. Yeah, just let them go. You're going to get to where you want. They're going to get to where they want. You know, it's as soon as you get that pussy and then a couple of jagoffs a couple of assholes who are like really aggressive on the roundabout, then it fucks everything up. It really
You gotta
does.
remember which lane you're taking. Outer lane means you can take the right. Inner lane means you want to go around and get off on another side.
Look at and roundabout. That's roundabout talk for today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. NPR will follow, and I believe they'll be talking about bird heads. Yeah, just the different kinds of heads, the shapes, and what they do.
And sweaty balls.
And these my sweaty balls. Okay, I want you guys to be a criminal. Can you think like a criminal for me?
Sure. Which
Wow,
one?
how-
like a burglar,
I like how-
like a burglar or a different criminal?
No. Well, here, just think like an in general criminal. I like how Scott was just like, yeah, I don't know if I can. And Ted's like, fuck yeah, I can do criminal right now.
Whatever you
Yeah.
Well, that makes a good comment.
Yeah.
Right? So
You wanna break something?
Actually, you know what? I always wanted to be a homicide detective. I wasn't smart enough to be a doctor. I realized that early on. But if I had to, my dream job would to be a pediatric neurosurgeon, but I'm just not smart enough for that, obviously.
Okay.
Are you just going to list things you're not smart enough
My
for?
second job that I'm not smart
Garbage
enough-
man, not smart enough, but
my second job that I'm not smart enough for is a homicide detective. But that'd be pretty cool to be like an FBI profiler, you know, because like I said, it's kind of because you have to think like a criminal to catch a criminal, right? You have to, but just not do what they do, right? But think.
oh, so you have to have a line.
You have to
So
think-
to catch a serial killer, you have to think like a serial killer, but you just can't do that.
yeah, just don't be the serial killer, exactly.
Tequila gopher. You gotta think
Think-
like a gopher.
The best detective is the one who thinks like the killer, you know, and just doesn't obviously act on those impulses, but is rational enough to say, okay, if I was him, this is what I would do. This is where I would, store a body. This is where I would do. This is my MO.
Oh,
And that's-
you
and
terrify me when you talk like this.
Yeah,
You
it
really
sounds like
scare the
you
shit. I
actually
know.
put a little
Yeah.
thought into it.
All right.
You want to think like a criminal? You got to think, hey, could I bury a body in my garage? In the floor of my garage? Do I have a spot there? Yes, I do, and I could. Yeah.
Like cut the hands off and the
Yeah.
head so they can identify. Okay, I'm sorry. Where are you going?
If it's a girl space like John Wayne Gacy, I guess it doesn't matter. So,
I did. He got caught. He's a shitty serial
it took him
killer.
a while though. It took them a little while.
Yeah,
32?
He spilled
32.
the beans, but did you watch that?
No, he never confessed.
That documentary on him or
He
something
never
like that.
confessed.
Yeah, I watched it.
It's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
It's
He
bad.
actually
news.
never confessed.
I don't think he had to confess. I mean, if you can't come up with a plausible reason that there's 32 bodies buried in the basement,
He goes, I don't know why
in your crawl
I
space.
was already there when I bought the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I believe him.
Ted, if you can't come up with a credible answer to that question, then that's your way of saying yes, I did.
Well,
it.
actually, just to correct you, it was actually 28 in the crawl space, 4 in the Des Plaines River. So it actually wasn't all 32.
Thanks for correcting
You're
me, Ted.
welcome.
Thanks.
Everyone likes to be corrected, especially on air.
Yeah. I'm going to correct you, Ted. I'm going to correct the fuck out of you. Okay, are you thinking like a criminal now?
If you want me to.
Now I am. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, now,
Let's just go.
as a criminal, you have a blank check that you stole from someone and you want to use it. Okay, so you have a blank check. You want to use that check and you're a criminal. Now, this is what you don't want. You don't want to buy anything with it. You want the cash.
Right?
So like
You
money,
want to turn-
like money laundering.
no,
Not even remotely close. You have a check.
Okay.
You want to somehow get cash from that check.
Right.
What would you do? Think like a criminal.
I mean, banks are obviously have a vetting system with red flags.
Yeah, I wouldn't go into a bank
I
with
mean,
a stolen
I
check.
was
That
thinking
seems
either currency exchange or just something where So somewhere where the vetting process is less, where my odds are better to get the cash. So
Well,
whatever that
usually
might
a
be.
check from somebody else. If you have somebody else's check, they have their name on it,
Right.
and even a currency exchange. And I haven't been in one in forever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
They're
sure.
looking for ID.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
not a pawn shop. I mean, so it would have to be.
But how would you get cash
But it
from?
would have to be some entity that were out. So what? I mean, I don't. I'm not familiar with the check fraud thing. But
Terrible
my
criminal.
thinking would be I'd have to go somewhere where the vetting process would be the least intrusive versus the most intrusive. So let's just say
Okay,
the
no,
bank wants
okay.
2
So
forms of
Teddy is
ID.
literally on track
Yeah,
right now.
right, so.
He is literally on track. Okay,
For how to cash
Well-
a check that's not in your name,
how to get cash
Right,
with a
right.
check that's not in your name?
not in your name. You have no account backup. You
Nothing.
have nothing. So if you go to the bank, they're going to
They're-
look at you.
yeah.
Everyone's asking for ID.
Everybody's
so
asking.
It's near impossible to cash a check unless you're going to go to like a grocery store or some kind of
Yeah, but they're not going to give you cash back.
Korean-owned liquor store. And you're gonna
Whoa!
buy-
And Scott wins first to racism. Excellent. Yeah,
So,
there you go.
My point is their standards are low and they just want the money.
Yeah, but here's how they do it in St. Louis. Are you ready?
That's a third world country, but okay.
Are you ready?
Basically, yes.
Here we go. And this is the craziest thing ever. Have a random tree removed from someone's house.
Have a random tree removed from someone's house.
Yes, there it is.
How do you get cash for that?
Okay, so I found this yesterday.
Sell the tree?
I had to reread this twice, okay? This is what they did. They called up a bunch of tree removal companies.
Right.
And they said they lived in, they didn't call. Everything was done by text, which when they talked to different, when they checked this out, when the cops checked this out, they're like, yeah, this is how we know it's a scam. But it worked with somebody. They said they lived in the house. So let's say somebody said they lived in my house,
Right.
okay? And they wanted to get a tree removed.
Right.
They were going to pay with a check,
Yep.
but they were going to pay a little bit more than what it was worth. So if it was $5,000 to get the tree removed, they were just going to give them $7,000. Write the check for $7,000, and if the tree company, removal company, could just give them $2,000 back, we're all good.
That's a common scam. I've heard of
Yeah. So it is, okay, not only is it common, it's common in St. Louis. This is a thing that happens monthly in the St. Louis area because part of this article was talking to the cops and some tree removal specialists who are like, oh yeah, we get 1 or 2 of these calls a month of someone who has a check. They try to get a tree removed. They can't prove that they even live there.
Right.
That's what was weird.
Right.
Okay? And that's what they do. So here's what happens. This works. And a husband and a wife who just bought a house maybe 2 weeks earlier, they go off to work. Now, they have new neighbors, they have new friends.
People don't know them, so they don't know to check up on them. Hey,
Right.
Tommy, I didn't know you were getting a freaking tree removed.
So their neighbor across the street that they can't actually see because there was a tree in front of their house calls them up and says, hey, everything's good. Your tree is gone. All the branches are gone. Everything's gone. It looks good. And then adds, hey, it's a shame. I really like that tree. But if you guys want to get rid of it, I understand.
So I'm assuming it's not city property; it must be private property because obviously
It's-
only the city would remove a tree from
Yeah.
public property. You're not going to have the city remove a tree from private property. So that's the first.
Well, it's your property. You can have a tree
Right,
removed.
but the point is, if you didn't ask for it and you have a tree on your property and then it's gone without you asking to remove it, and somebody removes it, that should be the first red flag right there.
Well, they didn't know, Ted. That's what I'm saying. These people left for work on a Monday. On Monday afternoon, their new neighbor said, hey, everything's cool. The tree you had in front of your house is
Right,
gone.
right.
And the people are just like, we didn't want that tree removed. We didn't ask for that. Yeah, they got scammed. They had a random tree company removed a random tree for this, and they caught him. Obviously, they caught him, and it was the check. I think it was like $4,000 to remove it, and they got $7,000 and all this stuff.
What-
But these people are out a tree.
I know, but out of tree, but what freaking company says, oh yeah, we'll put just $3,000 on that check and just give you cash back?
It's
I mean, what a fucking stupid thing.
St. Louis.
Yeah, I guess
I,
that's man.
it's literally a thing.
So a variation.
St. Louis, Kentucky?
No, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
So
okay.
a variation.
St. Louis, Kentucky.
A variation of
That was
scam-
Scott, by the way, everybody. I spent the entire day not saying "fuck you, Kentucky."
A variation of that scam is that where a scammer will actually like accidentally quote unquote deposit, like they'll Zelle you like say $500 by accident, and say, hey, you sent me, I sent you $500 by mistake, send it back to me, and now they have your personal information. So that's another variation of that scam.
Oh, you know what? I got news for you, man. If you accidentally Zelle me $500,
yeah, I'm blocking you.
You know what I'm calling that?
You.
Lottery win.
Yeah,
that's a you problem.
Yeah,
that's a you problem.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Easily best thing to do. Just have your lawyer contact my lawyer. Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
I don't have one.
Marketplace supposedly is another place that's rife for scams. I know it's legitimate in general, but I mean,
do they cut down trees too?
Well, sometimes I'll pay for a check. Like
tree.
the guy comes and checks my air conditioning and does something that's at $150, and I'll just give him a check. He doesn't check my ID or anything like that. So I can
right, but he's not giving you cash back.
I know, but you could pay for a service. You could get something that's not cash, but equivalent to a service if you write a bad check. I mean,
yeah, but you're not getting 3 G's
and if I guess
3 or 4
check,
G's in
if
cash.
The check bounces or is not honored at the bank. The guy who did your HVAC could come back to your house and say, "What the fuck," you know?
Right. I mean, the whole concept of this is you're writing a bad check. You want the money right away. They're happy to charge you probably more than whatever it is because they know it's a scam, right? And they're going to try to get away with it. So I don't understand it. But the weirdest thing about this was that it's a common occurrence.
That's a new one on me.
Yeah, I mean, and then you leave for work and you don't have a tree when you come back. And the people, it was so funny. The husband and the wife were interviewed, and she's just like, it was a really great tree. She goes, well, why our house? Why like what the hell? And I guess because they just bought it, everything was listed, and the guy who stole the check
it's a public listing.
used the listing to say that's where he lived, and all that kind of stuff.
So on a side note, to segue into like romance scams, I guess a woman in California who was like 70 years old. She thought she was talking to like 3 or 4, she thought she was talking to Ryan Gosling, for example, and sent this scammer $200,000-$300,000, and then a guy who should know better just sent some scammer team. I don't call it a person. I think because they work in teams. So don't forget. These scammers, you're not dealing with one person. You're dealing with a team of professionals with a script and multiple burner phones. It's a network. It's a network. Yeah. So there might be a front person who's like the contact person, but trust me, there's 5 or 6 people behind that person. So here's a public service announcement, kids. So this person lost $700,000. He actually met this woman, quote unquote, in person to.
Wait, I don't understand. Quote unquote, did he meet her? You're saying quote unquote.
No, he met a woman in person. He met a woman in person who he thought was a romantic interest. It turns out she was just the front. She was the face of the team that was behind her.
Did he at least get to have sex with her?
Probably not. But the point is,
so he got he cost $700,000. He didn't even get fucked.
This woman and the team behind her obviously scammed this gentleman out of $700,000. It was a classic pig butchering. So pig butchering that means they fatten you up for months and months and months with just they talk to you, they don't ask you for anything for months and months, and then the requests come like, hey, we'll have an investment for you, crypto, whatever it is, and that's when he invested, and of course the returns are astronomical, so it's like a Bernie Madoff thing where you're making 30%. Obviously, so
wait, that's a scam. I'm not going to get my money back.
Long story short,
that's not unusual.
Long story short, he lost $700,000 a lot of money, and this is a guy who. Here's the thing: if you say, are you done laughing?
It was only 30. No, I said I meant 50.
Well,
now
think about this logically. If you're smart enough to save $700,000 through your entire life, which is still a long life, but the point is, if you're smart enough to do that and then lose it to some amateurish scammer, man, kids, come on. I'm talking to my audience out there. I'm not talking to you guys, but come on, you got to be smarter than that.
Do you have to?
Because no legitimate person is going to ask you to invest anything, right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't buy it.
Well,
you give me investment advice all the time.
Yeah, but I'm not asking you to fucking send me shit.
I got a text 20 minutes ago.
Oh, God.
That said, hey, I'm grilling steaks tomorrow. Do you want to come over?
I'm hungry, yes.
And
God.
It's a random number that I've never seen before. I just hit report spam and click it out.
Yeah.
But it's somebody doing something stupid.
It is, yeah.
You don't respond to those?
No, I've got.
I love those.
So it's been a while, but I got one. I think a few months ago. So it said, he goes, hey, are we golfing tomorrow? I said, yeah, I'll be there. And then it obviously was like someone pretending to be a woman, and then I just said, hey, where are you? I'm like, okay, I'll meet you for dinner. I'm like,
wait, how do they know a woman? No,
she goes, hey, it's Corrine.
I would text you gay.
No, it's Corrine.
I would text you gay.
It's Corrine.
I feel like I could get.
Yeah, I love scammers. Actually, I love baiting scammers. Actually, one of my favorite hobbies.
Why would you engage?
It's fun.
Is baiting
It's
scammers.
fun?
Yeah.
It is fun.
Just leading them on a wild.
You have to be in my head to enjoy.
It's rife with issues and negative shit that's going to go sideways on you. You think it's fun?
But I know it's. I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm just like, hey man, yeah, I want to go. What do you want me to bring?
Scam baiting's fun.
And then they have to somehow get into the fact that it's an accident.
But
And I'm
now
like,
they
no
have
man,
your
I know
phone
you.
number.
I know you.
They
Yeah,
can
it's
get
cool.
Your phone number. They can reverse engineer your phone number to your address.
They can
find
do
out-
that
Yeah,
anyway.
but chances are these scammers are all overseas. Even if they find out your information, they can't get to you per se. Because let's assume that most of these people are in
Wait a minute.
Nigeria.
What if they could?
Kenya, Philippines,
Yeah.
Cambodia, Thailand.
Why are you? Okay, and now Ted picks up the
No,
racism.
no, it's not racism.
There's a lot of scammers in America. You know what? I want a good old-fashioned American scammer. That's what I want.
Most of
I
the,
This is
get-
bullshit.
I get
Most of
these random texts like all the time.
most of the scam
Oh,
centers.
I haven't gotten one of those in
most of
forever.
the scam centers.
Aren't you on the do not call thing
are
or
in
something?
Cambodia. Most of the scam centers, professional scam centers with Chinese bosses, are in Cambodia.
How do you know that?
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. That's your answer, yeah.
These outlandish claims,
Yes.
and it's like, well, how do you know that? Well,
Ted also invented the question mark.
And I went luge. I did luge.
Oh my God! All right, listen. Before we get to what's on your mind,
Wait, there's more?
yeah. You know what I forgot to ask you, Ted? Before we get to this, and this, because I think this is kind of funny because it's so silly. Is there something that you plan on not giving a shit about?
Yes, there is. I'm actually glad you asked me that.
Yeah.
There's actually a few things.
Well, no, fuck no. You get one thing, and that's
Okay,
it.
well, before I answer that question, I did want to bring something up that's separate from that issue. So, this has been in the news recently. So, apparently, Brad Pitt, who's obviously a world famous actor, ridiculously good looking guy, who's 62, by the way, obviously was married to that nut job, Angelina Jolie, who obviously went batshit crazy over the years.
This sounds like what you said last
Before
week.
she was-
Just so you know.
When she was hot like 20 years ago, and now she's just batshit crazy. So the point is, I guess if you recall, she adopted like 3 or 4 kids from around the world, like Madonna did. She adopted like a son from Cambodia. She adopted a girl from
Is this where they-
Ethiopia.
How many times are we going to say Cambodia?
Is this where they dropped the last name?
Yeah, so
We didn't talk about this.
it's national news. So the national news is like the kids are petitioning to drop the last name of Pitt. So they
Well, that is kind of a
associate them.
shitty last name.
But the point is,
Jolie is much better.
yeah, but
It just
the
kind of
point is-
sings off
so-
the tongue.
So my point is, this horrible woman poisoned those kids against this man. So let's just say these kids are living in abject poverty in a shitty third world shithole country. Angelina Jolie adopts them, and basically they win the lottery where they live to give a life of luxury.
You hear your racism,
And
right?
no, seriously. And now in return for that, they're going to drop the name of. I mean, I don't care personally, but the point is,
You seem to.
talk about 2 ungrateful pieces of shit, right?
What? Who?
The kids.
The kids?
Yeah, they're all adults now. They're not kids anymore. They're 20, 23.
So they're ungrateful piece of shit because they're dropping the last name?
Yeah, but the point is, they've lived a life of luxury in the last how long they've been adopted, and
Why are you so mad about these kids?
Why are they piece of shit because they dropped the last name?
No, the
I don't-
point
I
is-
don't
It's a
follow.
shitty last name.
No,
Pitt's
but-
a lousy last name. It'd be like Hooker. Or,
no. But the point is,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
he's been good to them over the years. Obviously, they've
how do you know that? How do you know he's not a terrible father? Just
be.
because he's a good-looking man, he's 62 years old and
He's a
an
good-looking
excellent.
man.
He's a good-looking man.
He's a great actor.
He's a good looking man.
Great
He's
actor.
a great actor.
Okay.
I can't say anything bad about him,
Do we know any good-looking guys, great actors who were shitty fathers? Because I can think of one, Alec Baldwin. Yeah,
He's got 7 kids with his current wife, by the way.
yeah. And allegedly he wants to have another one.
After he dumped Kim Basinger.
No.
Brad Pitt dug his own grave when he cheated on
Jennifer Aniston.
While he was making the movie with Sarah Angela.
Mrs. Smith. Yeah. So the point is, So here's the point. The point I'm trying to make is that, Angelina Jolie.
Wait, is he a bad guy for going from Angelina Jolie to?
No, he went from Jennifer Aniston to Angelina Jolie.
Okay, that
she
sounds
was-
like a winning.
and she was hot.
Sounds like a winning formula
but
to
the point-
me.
here's the point
Wait,
is-
so maybe that's why they
No, but here's
that's
the
why
point.
they dumped him.
His
name.
When you go with a hot chick who's batshit crazy, which obviously Angelina Jolie is,
Wow.
because she had Billy Bob Thornton, where she married. Remember she
Why?
married to Billy Bob Thornton?
You just don't like her.
She had a vial of his blood.
Yeah,
She had
there's tattoos
Yeah,
matching.
Ted,
so that's a
Ted,
red
do you have a
flag.
point?
The point is, when you go with the hot chick who's batshit crazy, when the hotness goes away, the only thing that's left is the batshit craziness. And guess what? That's what we're dealing with right now.
I feel like that's what I'm stuck with you.
That's why you're dealing with that. Yeah, we're not fucking though. So that's the
As far as
difference.
you know.
We're not fucking.
We play golf together. It's kind of like getting fucked.
I got fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the point
I have to
is-
watch you golf, Ted. That's fucking crazy.
So the point is, don't be like Brad Pitt. Don't just go with the smoking hot chick at the time, because if the hot chick's not
Like, go with the Melissa McCarthy?
no, she's no, not her. You not so much.
What? I'm lost.
I am-
I'm
Scott-
totally
Scott-
lost. I'm lost. I have no idea what
There
we're
is
talking
there is
about.
not a human being on the planet
Is this
who
like
knows what
I-
the hell.
Is this what I don't want to give a shit about?
Well,
or
don't
is this
don't
what's
forget.
on mine?
Don't forget. They moved to. Remember, they were living in Africa somewhere. They lived in some fucking because they wouldn't live in the United States because they were anti-United States. So think about it. He's living in Africa.
Pretty sure they never lived in Africa.
They did.
100%.
They did.
Okay.
They
No,
did.
they didn't.
Guaranteed it.
No, they didn't.
Okay, no, Teddy.
But they did. Yes,
That's
sir.
where they adopted the children.
No,
from.
they lived in Africa.
Maybe they spent time making a movie there.
No, they lived
but
there.
I don't believe they lived there.
Long story short, so now he's with these 7 fucking kids. 5 of them are adopted. I think he had like 3 biological kids with this woman. But yeah, he's stuck with this woman who's obviously batshit crazy. Yeah, of course he's fucking drinking every day. Of course he's fucking drunk. Because you know why? Because he fucked up.
Brad Pitt.
He fucked up.
Brad Pitt has never lived in Africa.
I'm sorry. Where was he? Was it
Ever.
France?
He has visited there because
movie making?
for movies and for children.
Where was he living back in the early 2000s?
I'm not going through his. I don't give a shit.
It wasn't
No one cares
the
about it.
United States. My point is, he fucked up. He picked the wrong spouse, just like Will Smith.
He picked the wrong country.
Just like Will Smith.
Yeah, picked the wrong kids.
Jada Smith.
And you know what's funny? He could have picked. He got those 2 ungrateful little shits.
Yeah.
He could have picked any 2. There were probably hundreds of children they could have adopted, and he just picked the ungrateful shits.
No, it's not the kid's fault.
Scott, aren't you glad you have biological
It's
kids?
not the kid's
Yes.
fault.
Yeah.
And my kids are happy to have my name. But if Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise had a kid.
Oh, and that happened too. Yeah, so
and-
she's dropping his name.
but-
She's dropping
but
his name.
She's dropping his name because she's trying to get in the acting business and she doesn't want to be unfairly tainted with the Cruise. That's why she's dropping the last name.
And that actually happens a lot.
And that is nothing weird about that. It's not batshit crazy. There's no negativity there.
Ted, you
It's-
just seem so angry.
Ted is.
I'm not angry at all. All I'm saying is that, guys.
You're not angry? This is you not
If you
angry?
pick the wrong woman, your life's gonna be fucking miserable. That's my tip within the tip. If you pick the wrong woman, like when Will Smith picked Jada Smith, horrible choice. When Prince Harry, who's a nutless monkey, picked Meghan Markle, that's a fucking terrible choice. Yeah, when you pick the wrong woman,
So
your
much
life,
for our UK listeners.
your life is gonna be fucking miserable.
Wow.
So guys,
Ted, what are you
pick the wrong woman.
doing?
Just be by yourself. Jerk off, surf porn, do what you gotta do, but yeah, don't pick the wrong woman because your life is gonna be a fucking living hell.
Matt, let's just
Am I-
stop
am I
talking.
wrong? Am I wrong?
Let's let this go.
No, I don't want to let this go. I don't think you want. No,
this go.
no.
Just let this
Ted,
go.
okay. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm done.
Yeah, you are, because we are moving the fuck on.
Shit. Somehow we hit a raw spot there.
Wow, I didn't even want to talk about this because I'm going to talk about a woman, but did you guys see that Ariana Grande is going to take a break from performing and the public eye?
Yeah, she weighs like fucking 60 pounds. She looks like a fucking Ethiopian refugee. She's fucking eating like a month. It's fucking
And-
horrible.
And
Yes.
now this is exactly what I'm talking about.
She's living off of the wicked money.
Yeah.
She doesn't need to work another freaking day in her life.
In her life, and she just came out with a new album, and I guess in one of the videos, people are kind of saying something about her. Like she sets it up where they talk about her being too fat or too something, like for video, and in the video she ends up chainsawing them all to death.
Yeah, well, she looks fucking
It's
horrible.
really-
She looks horrible.
Stop.
She doesn't look horrible. I saw it on Yahoo News today. I saw this story.
Okay.
I thought she was hot. God love her. Go
But
be normal.
okay, so number one, it's her life. She gets to look.
Oh, I don't give a shit about her. I mean, I'm just
You
commenting.
clear,
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't give a fuck about her.
here's what I don't understand. Why does she give a shit about what jagoffs like you post or say about her?
But obviously she does. She does.
I
Actually,
see, and this is the problem with it. She's by her saying I'm stepping away because people are commenting about the way I look or whatever.
So that means she cares. She cares what other people
Right,
think.
but all
She wouldn't-
she's
she wouldn't say
doing,
it.
is giving them power. If she just listen, if they would ask her, say, "Oh, people are saying," like if some interviewer asked her, "So people are saying you look unhealthy." Well, you know what? I feel great. love me. You get to be you. I get to be me. And, let's talk about my new book. Let's talk about my new video. Let's talk about my new album or the movie. Yeah. Or she could just turn it on them. You know what? I was, I know people say might look a little thin, but you look, you look a little heavy. Just turn it on the interviewer. Yeah. Before I answer, I just want to say, you look a little heavy. So I'm just going to call you out right now. And I'm going to comment on the way you look because I don't like the way you look. Why does she care about what anybody says? But you're not paying attention to the question. Why is she giving them the power over her to care?
She already did.
Wait, what's your point? She's taking some time off. I don't understand where you're going with the line of questions.
Well, no, she was saying because there was comments about her, and people are saying, she's getting a little.
It obviously deeply affected her.
Oh, I thought she was just
right. I you know what I'd like. Here's what I'd like to do. I would love to just because she's a very wealthy in the public eye person. Sure. That if she could just take 10 minutes to talk with me, and I'd be like, hey, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you some.
Go get a fucking Happy Meal from McDonald's. Eat a fucking Big Mac. Get some calories in you.
This is what. You know what? Now I see why. You know what, Scott? I stand corrected. I think Ariana Grande should step away because if she has to listen to shit like that all day long, that probably even though you want to say
just have a fucking steak dinner.
Yeah.
Some fucking potatoes.
Yeah.
And some fucking veggies.
You know what? After a while, that would get old. Yeah. Here, hold on. You know what? Yeah. After a while, that would get old. If all these jagoffs, all these wannabe, wish they were me, wish they had my talent, people say all these nasty things, and the way they look and what they're doing, maybe she should just, you know what?
We have no context. These people that are uber famous and uber rich, they can't walk down the street. They can't play golf at Tam. They can't do anything without a crowd.
Ted can't play golf at Tam either.
I knew that was coming.
So they're just dying for anonymity in their lives, and sometimes you just gotta fucking back away and go away. There's nothing they can do about it, and you read your own headlines. They say they don't look at social media. They do. People tell them.
Well, you have to a little bit, right? Because you want to know if people, But you got to get away from the haters, man. I mean, it's. I know it's hard to ignore that stuff.
Well, I mean, she's a public figure, so the point is
that doesn't make her a target.
But it doesn't justify.
But unfortunately,
it does not justify. It doesn't justify fucking one nasty thing. Listen, if you and I are, if the three of us are sitting around at a bar, okay, and we bring up Ariana Grande, she's not in the fucking room, and you say all that shit you said, okay, and maybe Scott says some nasty stuff, and I say some nasty stuff. It doesn't matter. But as soon as we start being dicks, where other people can see it and she can see it, then that's stopped being cool immediately.
Right, no, but on social media, platforms,
that just stops being cool because you're just fucking jealous. That's all you are.
Again, no, it's not jealous. Here's the thing. Yes. I have no interest in Ariana Grande, whatever her name is, whatsoever.
She is a fantastic singer.
I get it. She's
an
talented,
excellent actress and hot.
If she was in front of me right now, like I said, I'm not gonna ask for a fucking autograph. I don't want to be your friend. I have no adulation for. I would just say,
Scott, I'm going to write down a word real fast here.
You look like you weigh like fucking 60 pounds. You look like fucking Karen Carpenter back in the fucking 70s.
You ready?
Or you're going to die of kidney failure because,
What's the word I just wrote down?
You have no fucking fat on you.
Liar.
I have zero.
You are a fucking liar.
I don't give a shit about celebrities.
Bullshit. It doesn't matter.
Seriously.
I don't want anybody's.
Ask this man for his autograph before I ask any fucking famous person.
I don't want anybody's autograph.
I don't want anybody's autograph. I don't want a fucking grown man's autograph.
Right. But listen, all I would say is this. I didn't see either one of the Wicked movies. I have no interest in ever watching that.
They're actually pretty good.
But everybody said they were good. I've heard her sing. She's excellent.
She's very talented, of course.
And she's hot. Yeah. I mean, would I say anything to her if I saw her? It's like, hey man, you're super talented. It's really cool to see you. Yeah. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
And then probably I'd stare at her ass. Yeah. Which is just a guy thing.
You gonna stare at her pelvis?
But I'm not gonna. I mean,
she's just a fucking skeleton at this
point. Ted can't get over her weight situation.
No, but it's her choice.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, like I said, I don't care about her.
What?
I don't care about her.
You obviously care more than she does.
I mean, I wish no ill will upon her. But the point is, if I saw her right this minute, I'm not gonna go up to her and say, "Oh my God, you're great." I don't give a shit. I got my own shit to worry about.
Yeah, you probably just ignore her. I mean, you see smoking hot millionaire chicks, yeah, all the time. You know, Grammys,
So there's another
Emmys, Oscars. Yeah,
there's another chick. She's some type of famous influencer, but apparently she said because I guess she was getting quote unquote body shamed online because obviously she's goes out there like she posts 25 times a day. So she said she's going to take the maximum dose of GLP, which is the weight loss drug, or Ozempic, to lose whatever weight. So the point is, on the one hand, she says I don't care what people think about me, but on the other hand, she says I'm going to take whatever I'm going to take the maximum dose of the most powerful weight loss drug I can take to lose weight. So she obviously does care what people think. That's it.
well, maybe she just wants to get healthier.
Most people do care what other people think and say about it as much as they don't.
Well, you know what? Comparison to the thief of joy, Scott. You ever heard that before?
Comparison is the
thief of joy.
Well, I believe if you want to be happy, stop comparing yourself to other people. No question about that.
That's what it means.
Yeah. You have an internal struggle.
And then loose lips and chips. Keep massage.
Oh my God.
Parting language and wisdom from
Wow. Okay, it is time to move on to what's on your mind, and I can only hope that Ted has something interesting in his mind.
Not really. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
What's on Your Mind is sponsored by Remind a Note Invitation app. This app is perfect to make sure everyone knows what's happening at your next get-together and they can't commit any party fouls. Just download the app, put together your invitation, then click on the pre-provided boxes so everyone is clued in. Don't want any hookers at the get-together? Just click the No Hookers box.
What?
Is the party going to go all night long and all morning? Click Yes for Cocaine. You don't want Dave at your party? Click Don't Tell Dave box. There's nothing they haven't thought of. Things like probably going to kill someone tonight. There's going to be butt stuff. And even, I fucked up and told Molly about this party, so you might as well bring your girlfriend and maybe Molly will talk to her instead of you. Go to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store to download the Remind a Note Invitation app today. Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like a new AI feature or something that you can really lean into.
I like that everything's pre-planned. Like there's nothing you can't come up with. They already have it.
Yeah,
they already have it.
All the check boxes, and this is what I want for my perfect party.
I'm trying to imagine a party where I say, don't bring cocaine and hookers. Like why would I ever click on those boxes?
Skip over those questions for sure.
Yeah. All right, Scott, what's on your mind, man?
Oh, well, it's been crazy with all the stuff going on in my life, and now I'm training for a triathlon at the end of this month. And,
Congrats, man! Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
Chicago Triathlon. It's the 23rd of August, and I've been training for a couple months now. And every day I do something. I run. There's a pool that is literally blocks away from where I live, a community pool that I swim in the morning, and going on bike rides. I've done this race a bunch of times, and I used to ride my mountain bike, and that was killing my time and stuff. And so I went out and got a nice road bike, so I'm going to improve on that. And I'm jacked up and ready to roll, and so I'm spending a lot of time obsessing about working out and fitting it into my schedule. Like I work out in the mornings because I know we're doing the show, then we're going to the bar, so I can't work out after this, blah, blah, blah. So it's a lot of stuff on my mind right now that the wedding is in the past, and at least the first one. We have a second one coming out in October, but yeah, I'm anxious and looking forward to it.
Have you been improving as you go on these? Like, are you getting better at your score? Like, you have a time, right? It's a time.
Yes. So I've done a race. I used to do triathlons in college. Then I started having all these kids, and you can't train, and they're no fun if you can't train. So I started getting back into them about 5 or 6 years ago, and started doing them. So I know what my times are on historical, and I'm doing race distance training now. So it's a half-mile swim, so I'm swimming half mile. It's a 3.5K run, so I'm doing that. It's a 17-mile or 15-mile bike. I'm doing that, and I'm keeping track of my times to compare it to my race times in the past. And I know race day always improves you because you're just naturally jacked
you're jacked up, right?
Yeah, and you're at your prime peak training, and you're with a bunch of other triathletes, and it's just so I know I'm going to do maybe 10% better just because of race day, stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to crack the top 10 in my age group, which is 60 to 64 men. And last year there was maybe 150 guys in that age group, and I was in the mid 15, 20 range on.
Wow, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good, and thank you. But I want to try and crack the top 10 on all three.
is there a lot of camaraderie, or is it more like people are they people cool about this, or are they like are there some people that's like, hey, fuck you, I'm here to kick your ass?
I think that, well, first of all, it's got like 5,000 people. It's one of the largest triathlons in the world. It really is a big one. And we're riding up and down Lakeshore Drive. We swim in Lake Michigan. It's just beautiful. So you don't really know who you're racing against. And there's 2 races. There's the Olympic distance, which is a 1-mile swim, a 25-mile bike, and a 10K run.
Oh, that's like a triathlon.
Yeah, that's what they do in the Olympics. I do what they call sprint, which is a half-mile swim, a 15 bike, and a 5K run, which for my age is plenty and keeps me going.
Wow, I couldn't even imagine doing
5K is like 3.5 miles, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's still pretty impressive. That's impressive. Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's
Wow.
So it's on my mind. I'm planning my training. It's taken over a lot of my.
Have you swum in the? Did you swim in the lake to practice?
I don't have the ability to swim in the lake, so I swim in a pool.
What are you talking about? You could just drive over there and jump in the lake.
Yeah, but it's an hour from where we live. You know that. I mean, traffic and parking and blah, blah, blah. So I train in the water.
I'd be happy to be in the boat next to you and just rowing and be like, come on, you pussy.
We'll have a GoPro looking at you.
When I used to live in the city, when I was younger, I did train in Lake Michigan, which is totally different.
Right.
Swimming is 180 degrees different than pool swimming, but it's all I can do.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm ready.
That is awesome. I remember you mentioned this before, and I know you mentioned it a couple weeks ago, but wow, when you bring it all on it like that seems
it's coming up.
It seems impossible.
I
mean, it's just something that is
you
so.
can do it.
No
if
way.
you train. Like as we get older, I'm gonna be 61 in September, so.
Right.
Like I've got some buds that are in great shape, but he's like, I can't run. My knee blows up, and I had an injury or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So I wish I had some friends that would do it. I'd love the camaraderie.
I feel like I would drown almost instantaneously.
Yeah, that's the toughest part because on the run you can slow down, on the bike you can slow down. You can't slow down on the swim.
Is the swim first?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be,
Yeah,
right?
no, so it's always swim.
There's got to be a lot of people.
Swim, bike, run.
Oh, really? Bike run. Okay, every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's got to be a lot of people making sure you don't die.
Well, the water is filled with lifeguards and kayaks and rowboats, and along the lake is a rope that's tied to the seawall.
So you're not going out; you're going along the lake.
So for the sprint, we go out and we go take a left, and then we get back out of the water by the yacht club. With the longer distance, they actually have a big buoy out there, and you go out around that and you come back. So that's a little bit more precarious, but yes.
Oh, so that's where you would die. For sure, that's why I would die.
Every year there's somebody that...
No way.
Yeah, there's been some deaths in the past. Last year, 2 years ago, it was super hot, and I'm on the run, and it seemed like every 100 yards there's somebody laying on their back and somebody with a vest on trying to, revive them or give them water. People don't train properly, and it's the biggest mistake in the world. So
the last mistake you make.
Yeah, and if it's really hot out, it fucks with you.
Can we go watch you do this?
Yeah, you can.
I do that.
There's a whole. I mean, it's massive party. There's a huge band that plays. They've got food. They've got drinks. It's a lot of fun. My family comes down and waits for me at the finish line. And, take pictures, and we hang out, and then we go someplace for lunch.
I would like to cheer you on, during it.
There's definitely places. Well, we have a GPS on our ankle, so you can follow me live app, and you can see when I'm making turns and where I'm coming at.
And you get the numbers written on your
They used to do that. They don't do that.
Oh, they do anymore, so yeah.
Your numbers are on your bike, but they don't body mark.
So what's the tough muddler? I heard of that. That's kind of like similar, right?
It's a type of endurance race where you're climbing over walls or under barbed wire, running through the woods. It's just different.
It's more different terrain, but it's not the same as a triathlon, but it's kind of.
I don't want barbed wire. All right, Teddy, what is on?
I can't top what he just said.
But you're not supposed to top it. It's just what's on your mind.
What's relevant to your life, your world? What's on your mind right now? What do you wake up thinking about?
What chick is too skinny for you besides Ariana Grande?
Actually, I guess my last thought is,
Unfucking believable.
Hey, Ted, what's on your mind?
Oh my God!
I'm not giving a shit about. If I could make
No!
If I could
Those
make
are two different things.
If I could make George and Amal Clooney and Giselle Bundchen disappear and wave a magic wand, I would do that. That's my last thought.
Giselle Bundchen, that's Tom Brady's ex-wife?
Ex-wife, yeah. If I could wave, so George Clooney and Amal Clooney and Giselle Bundchen or whatever her new name is.
Why?
How are they like in your mind? Why are you even?
Why do you want them not to be
Because,
around?
Here's the thing, 'cause every time I look at the news, I'm not looking for them, but they always pop up for some reason, for some instant.
That's called an algorithm.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
might be looking at Sports Illustrated sites.
No,
or
I'm not.
something.
I'm not looking for them. I'm just looking at. I like bowling and golf when I go online, and then for some reason they just pop up, and I'm
And
just like,
videos of people falling off ladders and freaking out at airports. And
or breaking or parents breaking.
And anything that has to do with Giselle Bundchen or anything like that.
Or George Clooney.
Yeah.
You find him hot.
Yep.
No.
He's a hot guy. What? You're
He's a good-looking guy, but he's so pretentious.
I might say that
He's pretentious! He's pretentious. Ted.
Except I'm not a douchebag like him. That's the only difference.
Ted, okay, very quickly. Why is George Clooney a douchebag?
You know, he's just one of those guys that he thinks he's better than everybody else. He doesn't even live in the United States. He lives in France.
Whoa!
He has a house in France.
Yeah. No, I think he lives in France. But the point is, everything that guy says is just. I mean, I like him as an actor. Actually,
You really hate people who leave America to go live somewhere else.
I'm actually a fan of his acting, but as a person, it's like every time I hear him say
Never heard anybody.
It's very off-putting to me.
I see.
That's all. It's like, so people say, people say I look like Mark Ruffalo from the Hulk.
Yeah.
I get that a lot. Someone's like, you look like, I'm like, yeah, Mark Ruffalo from the Hulk, right? He goes like, yeah, how'd you know? Because you're the fucking 500th guy who told me that. And yeah, but Mark Ruffalo, I like him. I like him in the movies, the Marvel movies, but in person, I think he's just kind of a douchebag, just with
Mark Ruffalo or
Mark Ruffalo the
George
person.
Clooney?
No, both of them. They're like the same. They're like the same bucket to me. So if I get Mark Ruffalo to that same bucket and wave a magic wand, plane that vertical like they flew to the Dominican Republic where it went down in the sea. If I could put them on that same plane,
Oh my God!
yes, I'd be happy with that.
And your
I'd be
life
happy
would be
with that.
better because of that?
No, it wouldn't be. I would just sleep better at night.
You would have like some sort of self-fulfilling.
No, I don't give a shit about them. So,
Okay,
I mean,
all right. So just very quickly,
Damn, Ted is fucking on a heater today.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
I'll tell you right now, the hotter you are, and this is a guy, the hotter you are and the more successful you are, the more Ted doesn't like you.
No, actually,
No. Shh. No,
Sounds like it.
George Clooney has homes, and by the way, these are sprawling,
Estates.
famous
Yeah.
estates in France, Italy, the UK, and the US. He's actually got several places in the US, Ted.
He's
No, I believe it, so.
super successful.
Yeah, and super hot, but in person, I bet he's a jag off.
What?
No, stop it. I'm just kidding. I don't think that way. Okay, here's what's on my mind.
Oh,
Wow.
you have a thought too? Cool.
Oh, man, a 10-year-old kid in Japan has just gone a long way in proving that butterflies have memories. This is real. I'm not going to go into any details
Please.
because I did, and it was
So wait,
very
somehow
complicated.
proving that butterflies have memories.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's gone a long way.
And he's 10.
10 years old.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you any details except to say yes, he is in a gifted school. And yes, he will most likely not get laid for decades. But
his first blowjob will be in 35 years from now, exactly if he pays for it.
yeah, but I think he's done something bad.
Oh, Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
here's why. I don't want to humanize my food. I don't want someone telling me plants can feel stress, animals have memories, and homeless people don't taste good. Okay? Scientists and children are making it harder for me to enjoy a sandwich. Scientists should focus on the 3 biggest needs that the world has. Number 1, curing diseases. Number 2, keeping the planet healthy so we have someplace to live. And making golf balls fly straighter. Now just do your damn jobs.
So, real quick, before we wrap it up, so every child protege that they talked about, remember there's always like a 7-year-old kid, like he or she graduated college at the age of 10, IQ 200 plus.
Are they jagoffs too, Ted?
No, but well, they actually are. You know
In
why?
person?
Put
Because
them on that same point.
no, you know what? Now one of those kids who supposedly was super talented. Okay, cool, you're smarter than everybody. Have never cured world hunger. Have never cured cancer. Have never done anything to benefit society. You know what they end up? They end up as like either Nazi sympathizers or just go into some crazy
Ted.
dark place that nobody gives a shit about. So
Ted,
sweeping
so
generalizations.
child proteges suck.
Ted, are you in the dark place to
no,
guide them to
no,
that
no,
dark
I'm in
place?
a good place.
Do you know that they're in the dark place because you're there and you invited them in?
Child proteges are fucking useless.
You're saying they turned into Nazi sympathizers?
Yeah, like Bobby Fischer, the chess protege back in the day. Yeah, but I'm saying, but no child
Brad
protege,
Pitt.
no child. No, I'm talking about child proteges. No child
Well, I'm
proteges
just kind of summing everything up.
Ever helped the world be better? Based on what I know.
I don't disagree with what you kind of wrapped up with. Was I don't want to know that trees and plants somehow have some cognitive dissonance, and that when they're getting chopped down, it's like killing an animal or something like that, right?
Right.
I don't want to know that shit because then I'll be more neurotic about more shit.
Right. My food is my food. Right. I don't want to think about how a cow becomes a steak, how a chicken becomes an excellent boneless, skinless thigh that I smoke on the grill.
Or those chicken breasts.
Oh man, yeah. I don't want to know that when they cut the broccoli off and I steam it, that the broccoli is screaming and it understands the concept of not living anymore. I don't want any of that.
Nope.
I just want to eat my food. Now, if you're talking about like a puppy, yeah, okay, I get it. I'm not going to eat a puppy, so yeah, we can do that. Yeah, but don't.
Well, they might in China though.
Yeah, don't.
But what does this have to do with butterflies, though? I don't understand. Is that
as soon as that's the next step, right? Then it's gonna be like every cow knows, right away when it's in this room, that its life is gonna be over, and I'll be like, stop it.
If you're a cow and you're on a semi-trailer, you're not going home.
Right. As soon, you know what? A cow. That's it. As soon as a cow's just like, it's great to be out here. What's this box? Holy
Why are we all
shit!
crowded in here really tight?
I'm going ass to mouth right here, and I'm not having a good time. I just 69 my best friend, and this is going to be bad. How is this happening?
Let's make it good right now. Come on, boy.
I feel like right now, I'm like, when's this podcast gonna be over?
Oh my God! It'd be over, Ted.
Can someone give me the air gun to the head so it can be over, please?
Ted, if you were less angry, it would have been over 20 minutes ago.
I'm calmer than you.
I don't know about that.
Calmer than you.
Boy.
Calmer than you.
Okay, well, you know what? I guess that's as good a sign as any that we need to wrap this thing up. I'm working on some cool stuff. Nothing to announce yet, because every time I feel like every time I say something, it doesn't come to fruition until it's locked in stone. But yeah, working on some really fun stuff. I'm going to have a really good time.
Does that include the Three Stooges? No, you're not working on that. That's a freaking lie.
0.0 chance of any Stooge. The only Stooges that will be in this room or on this podcast are right here already.
Three Stooges / idiots.
Yes.
How about bloody stool?
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I need.
Stool sample.
Oh my God. Wow.
Colonoscopy.
Ted, what'd you do? Coke before you did your?
Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't.
I'm just
Ted,
trying to lighten it up, man.
guys.
Do we even have 100,000 listeners?
Ted.
We just spice this up, right?
Ted, say
We're
goodbye.
just talking to ourselves.
Guys, say goodbye.
Good night and good luck.
All right. Keep listening. We love you guys.